Good morning everyone. Welcome to the city of Ben Guerir. It's a city in the more south of the country. Over there you can see the yard, the trains. Finally gonna train up again, and hopefully all the way to the port of Safia or Casablanca, or just to the sea in general. Our initial plan was to go to the city of Gifgas. That town is home to the biggest phosphate mines in the country. But apparently they laid some kind of a pipeline which transports the phosphate all the way to the port. So trains right there were obsolete. We went there and there were 2 strings of wagons, but nothing moved at all. So we decided to move here, because over here there is also a big phosphate mine. In the distance you can see the hills. Here they don't have a pipeline, so the phosphate has to be transported by train. Actually Morocco has the biggest phosphate reserves in the world. Like most of the phosphate comes from here, from Morocco, from the town of Gifgas and the town of Ben Guerir. So there should be a lot of transport. We're gonna go down to the yard, we're gonna eat something, and yeah, just gonna start waiting. It's forbidden in Islam. It's haram. So people come to places like this just to drink. Nobody drinks on the street. There is no alcohol in stores here. We climb on the roof of some hotel right now. Most of these roofs are just accessible with stairs. It's pretty nice. Merci. We just arrived in the yard and there is phosphate coming in, phosphate wagons. I hope it's arriving here. It's gonna stop and then depart again. Oh yo, just as we walk in, yeah, it's gonna stop. Oh damn, no, it's stacked so high. It's gonna be hard. So yeah, as you can see, this part of the country has much better railway infrastructure. It's more like a European yard. You have this like footbridges to cross the yard. And then you have the electrification, fences everywhere. Yeah, it's a different Morocco over here. It's just like fuck around in the yard. You have to be careful. Just walled in like this. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out the best way to get inside the train, because we want to get inside and then just wait until it departs. We don't want to wait on the side and when it departs jump on it. It's too risky. We just want to get in, hide, I don't know, like bury ourselves in phosphate. The biggest problem is the pedestrian bridge and the watchtower just behind it, because that's where the tail of the train is. I think the people on the bridge won't really give a fuck, but maybe somebody just happens to work at the railway. So yeah, we have to really do this thoughtful. Alright, we climbed this wall. We're gonna just stay as far away from the train as possible when we're inside of those guys, and we're just gonna continue until the bend, when they can't see us anymore. Then we're gonna try to get in. Pedestrian bridge is still gonna see us, but yeah, nothing to do about that. I guess just wait until there's no people anymore. Alright, you didn't see it, but there is a fucking worker right there on our side coming towards us right now. So drinking yogurt, Arabic music, and just chilling right there, smoking cigarette. This is how you stay under the radar in Morocco. Oh, it's like a sandbox. It's phosphate. Oh. of the yard. I think we waited inside for like an hour or something. But now we're going towards the sea. Yes. So far it's really slow. That's because it's like a really long train and all the wagons are filled with this. It's fucking heavy. There is like some kind of like phosphate terminal along the way. But I also just think that over there is a big phosphate reserve and they fill up trains. I highly doubt that they're gonna like empty this one just to put it in another train. Look, I was just so cramped playing right here. There was a station and a bridge and I really needed to say no. Okay, holy fuck, it's worse than I imagined. The sand is... oh, you can't open your eyes for a second. It's everywhere. And it's flying in all directions. Like first it was fine, but then the train turned and now it's like... oh boy, yo. I hope the fucking train turns again and that fucking wind isn't like this, because this is so bad for my camera and like you can't even open your eyes properly without being blinded by this like very fine sand. These guys, man, by the time we get to the port they already lost half of their cargo. Everything just blows away. Once in the air they probably fucking... oh, level crossing. Yeah, every level crossing is manned here. Like even there are barriers, there are lights, but there is still like some guy in high visibility vest just standing there, so we need to watch out for that. But yeah, as I was saying, probably once a year they just scoop up all the lost cargo, you know, on the side of the tracks, because this is probably all phosphate which blew away from the wagon. Now the train is driving like 40 or 50, it's like going slow. Imagine if it drives like 80. They probably arrive at the port with just half of the wagons empty. It's a beautiful sight though, all the little pyramids sticking above the wagons. It's nice, it's cool to see. When I have the chance to open my eyes. For the solution, I pulled the t-shirt over my head. It's like this very light material and it's kind of see-through. I can't see everything, but I can see enough and there is like no dust coming in my eyes whatsoever, so it's perfect. Wait, I'll show you. This is how I look right now. If they see me on the train, they probably are gonna ask even more questions.